your night, the way we danced till 3, the way you've changed my life. No, no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me.
The first dance scene in Shall We Dance is unusual in that it does not occur until 20 minutes into the movie, though there were two quick little separate dance scenes by Fred and Ginger earlier, and it has nothing to do with advancing the plot. Fred is an American dancer pretending to be a Russian ballet star in Paris, and has fallen for Ginger, an American dance star, even though he has never met her. He visits her apartment and puts on a bizarre act for her, and overhears she is taking a cruise the next day. They meet on the boat, and then Fred is hanging out with the all-African-American crew when he puts on a dance solo to the beat of the machinery, Slap That Bass.
Doesn't, but I do. Pete Peters. Remember me?
Oh, that awful name of yours.
I was born with it. It isn't bad. Pete Peters, Philadelphia, P.A.
Here, look at this. Do you realize that we ought to be sailing? Do you realize that the Metropolitan in New York City is getting nervous?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I have to stay in Paris a while yet.
Stay in Paris? What for? Why? Why? Why?
That's grace. That's rhythm.
What is that? What have you got there?
Isn't she lovely?
Isn't she lovely?
I told you I haven't even met her, but I kind of like to marry her. I think I will. Thanks, Jeff.
You are so beautiful when you are angry. Pardon, mademoiselle. I cannot help what I cannot help.
Neither can I.
It is all your fault. You kissed her.
But it is in the play.
Well, you kissed her out of the play, too.
Go home, all of you. It's Mr. Miller, miss. He just arrived from New York. Did you ever dance with a man you didn't care about and who was in love with you?
No, Lynn.
Why do actors have to take the author's lines literally? And why must there always be a kiss at the second act curtain? As long as I live, I hope I never see another hand-kissing heel clicker. I was a happy, peaceful girl until you discovered me. Fame, name, and lights. I never should have listened to you. I'll quit. I'll retire from the stage forever.
Again?
Send a cable to Jim Montgomery. Tell him I want to see him desperately, and I'm coming back on the Queen Anne tomorrow. Yes, miss. Just a moment, please.
Thank you.
Petrov? What's a Petrov?
Just the Russian ballet's greatest dancer.
Oh, fine. Well, tell him to go back to Moscow.
The gentleman seems very anxious to see you, miss.
Well, I've got enough troubles without adding a dizzy Russian to them. Just another dancer to swoon in my arms. That's all I need to make things perfect. A simpering toe dancer. Get rid of him. He probably only wants to say he's seen a picture of me and can't live without me.
Archishornya. I am Petrov. Archishornya.
So glad you came, Mr. Petrov.
Not Mr. Petrov alone.
Just Petrov.
And why not? Just Caesar, just Napoleon, and only Garbo. So Petrov, too, she's enough. Twist! Twist!
Better twist.
Archishornya.
That lunatic's dangerous. They ought to lock him up. Oh, am I glad I'm sailing on the Queen Anne tomorrow. Peter, darling.
Why, Denise. Or should I say Lady Tarrington?
No, it is Denise again.
Denise wants to come back to the ballet.
Oh, she does? Well, that sounds like fun.
Oh, well, I didn't know you felt that way. Why, of course, Denise. You're engaged. You go downstairs and get your contract.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Look, Jeff, I'll make a deal with you. Now, you want me to go to New York, don't you?
Why, naturally.
Well, I'll sail on the Queen Anne tomorrow, providing you get rid of her.
Tomorrow? Oh, dear, that's so sudden. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to say.
All right, I stay here in Paris.
Peter,
Oh, hello, Denise.
I feel very bad because I'm not going with you.
So do I.
Is your wife going with you?
My wife? I haven't any wife.
Jeffrey told me it was a secret for professional reasons.
Miss Keene, I know, wants me to tell you how much she hates leaving her dear Paris. She's enjoyed everything about it and everybody in it.
All visitors ashore.
Monsieur Petrov, the picture, please.
Take them.
One more, please.
All right.
Well, I certainly do envy you, Pete. Going home at last.
I kind of like the idea myself. All right. So long, fellas. Thanks for everything.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Archishornya, miskin.
Why, just Petrov. How do you do?
Oh, really? Miss Keene? What'd you say?
Me? Nothing.
What's the matter with you? You got a cold?
No. I feel like you say, good.
Well, you don't sound so good. What's the matter with you?
Doesn't Mr. Baird understand Russian?
Oh, yes. Yenyo, Purdue, Schnepka.
What?
Schnepka, Purdue, Yenyo.
What sort of a game is this?
Oh, it's just a game little American boys play.
I beg your pardon, sir. We can't find Mr. Petrov.
Well, you've got to find him. He's probably practicing that jiggling somewhere.
Well, I've looked everywhere, sir.
Splendid service, that's all I can say. Bring the world's leading ballet dancer on board this ship, and he disappears out of his stateroom right under your very nose.
Well, he might be in someone else's stateroom, sir.
What would he be doing in someone else's stateroom?
That would be entirely up to him, sir.
Zoom, 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 zoom. The world is in a mess. Yeah. Politics, taxes, and people grinding axes. There's no happiness. Zoom, 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 zoom. Rhythm lead your haze. The future doesn't fit me. If I can only get me someone to snap that bass. Happiness is not a riddle when I'm listening to that big bass fiddle. Zoom, zoom.
Slap that bass, slap it till it's dizzy. Slap that bass, keep the rhythm busy. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Misery, you got to go.
Misery, you've got to go.
Dictators would be better off if they zoom, zoom now and then. Today, you can see that the happiest men all got rhythm. In which case, if you want bubble, snap that bass, slap away your trouble. Learn to zoom, 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 slap that bass.
Please like and subscribe.